What's up, guys? Sorry if I seem a little bit sick today. Guess I have like a cold or something. But today I'm gonna be showing you the first in a series, I guess, of this documenting this build. It's a 1979 Dodge W150 on an rc4wd drive long wheelbase chassis. It's pretty much entirely 3D printed. Uh, the cab you can find on Colts 30 with under Dodge Ram. I forget the name of the creator. I think it's I'm gonna butcher this name here, but I think it's Audrey something. But I'll have a link to the cab. I'll also have a link to the flatbed and the bumper here that I made personally. But those will also be on Colts 30 as well. I'll give a link to those two as well. But yeah, let's get into this build. So to start it off with, it's gonna have a full interior. Hopefully as detailed as I can make it. It's kind of hard to see right now with the light. But it has a dash, a seat, a steering wheel cover in there, a steering wheel in there as well. Here's the flatbed. It's gonna have different wheels and tires on it whenever I eventually get around to purchasing them. The toolbox under here, the underbed toolbox, is actually where the battery mounts up at. Or, well, gets put, I should say. Again, I made the bumper myself. It's modeled after a real-life bumper I have. It does have mounting spots to go up to a SCX-10 2 bumper mount. The hood here actually opens. I've made my own hood hinge because I'm too cheap to buy the rc4wd drive ones. The way I made the sorry, I was removing the phone mount, the camera mount that I have. If you can see that, it's kind of hard to see, but the hood hinges are just some SCX-24 body pivots that I swapped around and just kind of used up, mounted onto the inside of the fenders there, and somehow I just made it work, I guess. Just kind of trying different positions and stuff. And then I got a little link here to make the what would you call that? The hood stand thing. I don't know what that's called. I do plan on putting lights in it, drilling holes and putting lights in it eventually. Just like I plan on putting the engine cover here in it. I'm also going to get the rc4wd drive transmission that they have, the scale transmission, and put that in there so it's center mounted. But yeah, this is where it's at so far. The next step, I've started sanding it a little bit, but if you can kind of see, it's got a lot of imperfections in the print, so I gotta go through and fill all that in and sand that down and fix that. But we'll get to that bridge when we get there, I guess. I'm assuming you guys are probably interested in the chassis, even though it's talk to death kind of chassis. It's just the RC4wd drive long wheelbase, like I stated earlier. I gotta upgrade the servo, the Traxxas servo. That one kind of sucks, at least for all this weight. Leaf sprung. That'll all stay the same. I don't plan on changing any of that. The chassis is more or less just gonna stay stock. I don't really have a need to upgrade it outside of the transmission, I guess, and the servo. But I mean, if you guys have any suggestions for what you think would be better on this, for sure, let me know, and I'll think about throwing it on there. Oh, this thing's heavy. But yeah, this is where it's at so far. A pretty cool build. It's actually modeled after my real life Dodge that I've had when I was a little bit younger. I'll throw a picture up here of it. But yeah, this is mainly what it's going to be modeled after. But yeah, it's going to have different wheels and tires. Or at the very least, different wheels to match the wheels that you've seen in the picture there. May not be a very popular color, but the color is going to be forestry green for the paint job. The flatbed will most likely stay black, or probably with a new coat of paint or something like that, but it'll mostly just stay the same. I'm probably also going to throw a little hood ornament up there on the hood right there. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Done it a couple times. I think I've always got a nice little appreciation for when I do it. Now this one's broke, but it's still there. The horns broke off of it. It's the little what do you want to call it? The ram, the little hood ornament ram. But yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I'll probably throw that on there too, because that's obviously on the real truck in the picture that you guys seen. This one also has a hood mount. I forgot what I used to make these hood mounts. But yeah, I'll show more on get a video on this guy, on this rig, a little bit later in its own video, I guess, if you guys want to see that, I guess. But yeah, that's this one. What's the hood ornament, at least, that I'm going to be using. Going to be, for the mirrors on this, I am going to be picking up the RC4 drive tail mirrors that they have. I guess they're new, relatively new at least. I'm going to be throwing those on there too, on there as well. I don't think they're going to hold up to the abuse that a trail truck or a rock crawler would get through, but you know, they look good, so I'm going to throw them on there. But yeah, that's pretty much it on this truck. Not really too much about it right now. Once I get more comfortable with the YouTube stuff, I'm going to start trying to film myself actually building these things. But this one was also pretty straightforward as well, because, I mean, most of it was just 3D printed and then thrown on the chassis. The mounts are right there, and then in the back there on the flatbed. It's not really much to write home about, you know. It's kind of just there. But yeah, let me know if there's anything you guys actually want to see on it. The next video will most likely be the sanding and painting video. Getting the body to look really, really nice. As nice as I can get it with my novelty. But yeah, we'll get it to look as good as we can. And then hopefully after that video is done, we'll take it out on some trails, and I can show you guys what it looks like just driving around. I think it's going to look really good when it's done. And then as a little added treat here, I got something else I've been working on. If I can get the battery to plug in. Okay. Bear with me here. I'm trying to do something funny, I guess. Yeah, so this is a rock bouncer that I 3D printed as well for a rc4wd chassis. It's got RC Cola cans as the body panels. I thought that was pretty funny. Also, they just taste really good. So, yeah, want to show my appreciation for a good drink. I'll also have the file for this. This is also on Colts 30. It's I think it's just called Rock. I cannot talk right now. Rock Bouncer Cage, I believe, on Colts 30, but I'll have a link for it as well. At least with my printer, the chassis comes out a little weak just because of how thin it is. But, I mean, as long as we're not kind of being done with it, it's still a really good chassis. I really, really like the look of it. So far, the rest of the axles and the drivetrain, other than the shocks, are all stock on this. Oh, and I guess the wheels and tires are off of a what is it? A High Trail, a Chevy High Trail. But I do plan on upgrading the wheels, tires. I'm gonna put some Enduro diamond axles under it. I haven't decided if I'm gonna do portal or straight axles. Kind of leaning towards the straight axle, but let me know, I guess. I'm going to definitely upgrade the servo. It definitely holds the weight right now, but I just think a better one would probably be in the future. Most likely going to upgrade it to a brushless system as well. I got one in on a trade, and I figured I might as well put it to good use with this build here. But yeah, it performs pretty well. I uploaded a short not too long ago on this one, and it does do pretty well in the grand scheme of things. It's got some decent flex. It could definitely use some more. If I could get it to stay up on there. It's probably a little bit trashy using a can as a, sorry about the close-up. Using a can as a show. But yeah, you can see it doesn't quite go the full extent of a can. Unless I kind of smush it down on it. But yeah, it looks pretty good. Again, once it gets more upgraded, I think it'll be a lot better. Maybe some wheel spacers, because right now it kind of just wants to topple over a bunch. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Just wanted to finally make a video and actually show what I said I was going to be doing back on a couple videos back ago that actually got taken down because of copyright. I'm dumb, don't know how to do the get music in the videos. But I figured I'd at least show you an update on what I've been doing and where my current builds are at. I guess also, I mean, sorry about the poor quality of the video. Hopefully, as I do this more, I'll get more comfortable with it and make better quality videos for you guys. Stuff like that. I want to also do a lot more actual build videos. I don't think there's enough of that on YouTube, so bear with me here at the start, but hopefully before long I can start getting a lot better content out for you guys. Well, I guess with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.